Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, you guys know the deal on this channel, man. We must continue to set the record straight, man. Stop the lies, stop the narratives, stop these people from rewriting the history, bending reality. There's always something with these guys, man. And in this video, we're going to talk about something that I heard the other day, and I touched on this the other day. Paul Pierce saying that if LeBron James wins the championship this season, then that will push him past Michael Jordan. I want to talk about this, guys, because this happens every single season over the last 10 years. Every season coming into the year, every offseason, right? You'll hear what? If LeBron James leads the Lakers to a championship this year, that'll make him the GOAT. We're going to talk about in this video, guys, because once again, they just keep moving the goalposts. They keep trying to rewrite these things. And this is what I'm pissed about as it pertains to these ex-NBA players, these fake analysts. These guys who, once again, they're all bought and paid off, man. None of these guys have any integrity, man. And once again, they're not giving you the facts. They're not educating you. Talk about in this video. I want to thank you guys, man, as usual. Everyone across the world, everyone across states has been supporting my channel, man. Shout out to everybody in Canada, the Philippines, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, England, France, Germany, Spain, Serbia, Mexico, Croatia, the Netherlands, Belgium. Shout out to everybody in Norway, everybody in Switzerland. Shout out to everyone, Sweden, everyone across the world, man. South Africa, everybody in Trinidad and Tobago, the Bahamas, Jamaica. Just shout out to all you guys, man. Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, man. Shout out to everyone out there, my friend. Everyone across the states, New York, LA, DC, Chicago, Detroit, North Carolina, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Texas, Florida, Ohio. Shout out to all you guys, man. Thank you for all the support, man. Shout out to everybody in Hawaii. Thank you, man. I'm truly humbled, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, it's going to be a brief video, man. But I just wanted to talk about what I heard Paul Pierce say the other day. I believe it was on Undisputed. Shout out to my man Charles at Dreamers Pro. I believe they did a video. I thought I saw a video about this. And this is where I kind of seen this. And Paul Pierce said, if LeBron James leads the Lakers to a championship this season, that will push him past Michael Jordan. Now, guys, this is literally every single season. Every season, like I told you, whether it's coming into the season or during the season, you'll hear either Nick Wright or Shannon Sharpe or Colin Cowherd or Kendrick Perkins, right? Somebody will come out and say, it's always if LeBron James does this, he'll go past Michael Jordan. If LeBron James does that, he'll go past Michael Jordan. It's always if this, if that. And then what happens, guys? The season comes and goes. The Lakers don't win a championship, or LeBron James' team doesn't win a championship. And then what do? They just push it back for next season. Now this season, if LeBron James wins a title, he'll go past Michael Jordan. So once again, they're never holding LeBron James to the standard. And once again, all they keep doing is making more and more excuses, pushing the goalposts back further for LeBron James, lowering the bar for LeBron James in this era. This is all they do with LeBron James every season, guys. I remember when LeBron James came back to Cleveland, right? And then he was in the championship in 2015. They lost. Everyone said what? They only lost because Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love got hurt. So they gave LeBron James an excuse because his super team got hurt. He couldn't beat the Warriors. The Warriors didn't have a super team in 2015. No, it was Steph Curry leading the other guys. Or what happened? All of a sudden, LeBron James' super team got hurt, and LeBron James couldn't lead his team past Steph Curry's team, even though he had a 2-1 lead in that series. Andre Iguodala, once again, making LeBron James fumble the ball around at the end of those games. I don't want to hear about the numbers. Where was LeBron James at the end of those games? So once again, they make an excuse for LeBron James. But I remember the very next season, guys, and remember that I've told you also, the Cavaliers were the favorite to win the title in 2015 going into the season. They were the favorite to win because LeBron James was on a super team. In 2016, they were the favorites to win the title going into the season again. In 2017, they were the favorites going into the season to win the title again. So when we think about that going into the 2016 season, guys, what did you hear people saying? If LeBron James and the Cavaliers can win a title this season, that will put him past Michael Jordan, or that will put him right there with Michael Jordan. So the Cavaliers make a comeback. They win the title in 2016. And immediately following that title, I remember Shannon Sharpe saying, if LeBron James and the Cavaliers are able to win 3 championships in a row, Because remember, Kevin Durant did not one-up him yet. No one knew about what Kevin Durant was going to do, go to the Warriors, and essentially say, okay, LeBron James, you want to make a super team? I'm going to see your super team and make a super team on my own, right? He told LeBron James to hold my beer, and he one-upped him. And LeBron James could do nothing with Kevin Durant in the finals. Once again, this goes on LeBron James. He's the one that made the player empowerment, the player entitlement era. I told you guys, they abused their powers. But what did they say? I told you, oh, if LeBron James and the Cavaliers win 3 in a row, then he'll be the greatest of all time. That will put him past Michael Jordan. But what did LeBron James say in the offseason? LeBron James said in the offseason that first he said he was chasing the ghost in Chicago. That's what he said first. Remember, after he won a championship, he said, I'm chasing the ghost in Chicago. That ghost, man, it's hard to chase that, find that ghost, right? He was saying that the ghost is Michael Jordan. He's chasing Michael Jordan, right? That was the first time that he admitted that he was chasing Michael Jordan openly, right? Because he felt good. He was riding high. They won the championship. He came back from a 3-1 deficit. But then during the offseason, what did LeBron James say? That in his mind made him the greatest of all time. So wait, 1 minute you say you're chasing the ghost in Chicago, then the next minute you say that made you the greatest of all time because you came back from a 3-1 deficit. You came back. Kyrie Irving did not average 27 points a game. Kyrie Irving did not hit the game-winning shot in Game 7. Kyrie Irving did not outplay Steph Curry handily in that series. No, he did not. The bench for the Cavaliers handedly outplayed the bench for the Golden State Warriors. Guys like Iman Shumpert or Richard Jefferson clearly outplayed the bench players for the Golden State Warriors. The Andre Iguodala's, the Leandro Barbosas, the Sean Livingstons. They were outplayed by the bench players by Cleveland. But he never gives them any credit for that. No, never bigs up a Richard Jefferson or an Iman Shumpert or J.R. Smith, right? The other guys. No, it's always me. That made me the greatest of all time. So once again, LeBron James doesn't make any sense. He's chasing the ghost of Chicago. And then a couple of months later, that made you the greatest of all time. Once again, moving the goalpost, lowering the bar for LeBron James. And you had guys like Nick Wright saying that win in 2016 made LeBron James the greatest of all time. That put him past Michael Jordan. But then what ends up happening, guys, they end up losing all those finals after they never win again. Then he goes to LA, and what do they say? Guys like Shannon Sharp, if LeBron James could win 2-3 championships in a row in LA, then that would put him past Michael Jordan. So LeBron James and Lakers win the bubble title, and everyone's pumping it up. Oh man, the Lakers win 2 in a row, 3 in a row. That will put him past Michael Jordan. They just keep changing the narrative, guys. He wins a title this year, puts him past Michael Jordan. If he wins back-to-back or 3 in a row, that puts him past Michael Jordan. And then what do we have now? Paul Pierce saying, if LeBron James wins a title this season, that'll put him past Michael Jordan? How? How would that put him past Michael Jordan? Winning an NBA championship in this soft era of NBA. When he's being favored, he's giving all these favorable calls. I've told you guys, I've done the research. Michael Jordan's teams never finished in the top 10 in free throw attempts, free throws made, foul calls in their favor. None of this stuff, guys. They were never in the top 10. They were barely in the top 15. They were always towards the middle or the bottom of the crowd. Always. Go do it. Look it up, guys. Go look it up. But we're supposed to be impressed if LeBron James and the Lakers were to win a title this season after they've been carried the entire regular season by the referees, by the NBA. The Lakers should not even be in the play-in right now. Once again, the play-in exposes LeBron James and the greatness of LeBron James, the consistency of LeBron James and LeBron James-led teams. His teams always need excuses. They need help. They need a play-in. They need an in-season tournament. They need all these free throws, all these fouls in their favor to what? To win 45 games? I told you the Lakers have never finished in the top 3 in the Western Conference since LeBron James has been there, other than the bubble season, guys. 1 year, they finished in the top of the Western Conference. Every other year, guys, they finished, I think, 6th or 7th or something like that, guys. Every year. They haven't even been in the top 5 or 6. They're 7th every season, and this year they're 9th. But LeBron James is still the greatest player in the NBA still. This is what they want you to believe, guys. And if LeBron James and Lakers win a championship this year, according to Paul Pierce, that puts him past Michael Jordan. I told you, these guys have no integrity, man. They don't know a damn thing. They sound like a bunch of idiots. LeBron, see, because once again, what they're trying to make you believe, the narratives here, is that LeBron James is right behind Michael Jordan. But the real fans know, the people who keep their integrity, who hold things and value these kinds of things, they know LeBron James is not right behind Michael Jordan. He's not right behind Michael Jordan. That's why we're here making videos. This is what we're standing up to. LeBron James is not close to Michael Jordan. He still has other all-time greats to pass. So if they were to win a championship this year, Paul Pierce, and LeBron James is the Finals MVP, because that matters, he has to be the Finals MVP. He's the Finals MVP. They win a championship. He still has to get past guys like Larry Bird and Tim Duncan and Hakeem Olajuwon and Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain. Right, I've told you, he still has to get past some of these guys, man. He's not past the Magic Johnsons and Larry Birds. And it has nothing to do with just the championships. I've told you guys, the championships are irrelevant at this point for LeBron James. What it has to do with the way he's carried himself over these years. And there's nothing you can do about this stuff. The video footage is out there. It's LeBron James flopping around the basketball court. It's LeBron James pointing a finger at his teammates, saying he never has any help. They need to trade this guy, get this coach fired. It's LeBron James who's load managing, ducking certain teams, playing against other teams. It's LeBron James who's standing around on defense, not giving any effort, hasn't been an all-defensive team or won an MVP in over 10 seasons. Those are the facts, guys, as it pertains to LeBron James. So when they talk about, oh, if he wins a title this year, then he passes Michael Jordan. They keep trying to make it seem as if it's about the championships, the counting championships. That's not what it's about. Because if that was what it was, then one championship would not put him past Michael Jordan. That would give him 5 titles in 21 seasons. 21 seasons in the weakest NBA era in the history of the game. And he's also being assisted by the NBA and the referees, guys. How many free throws has this man shot and his team shot over the last several seasons? They lead the league in this category. That was never the same or never the case for Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls. They were winning off of their own merit, off of their own hard work. But they want you to believe, right? They're trying to bend the reality. Oh, Michael Jordan was crying for foul calls, and the Bulls, Michael Jordan got all these foul calls. I've told you, I've done the research, guys, and I gave you guys the facts. That's not the case. LeBron James has been getting the preferential treatment since the moment he came in the league, guys. It's there. Go look at all the numbers point to that. He still hasn't passed Michael Jordan personal fouls, but he's played over what? 500 more games than Michael Jordan, but you still haven't passed him in personal fouls? What does that show you, guys? And that highlights that LeBron James never gets fouls called against him. They don't call travels. They don't call carrying against LeBron James. So once again, LeBron James and Lakers winning a title this season would mean nothing. Once again, it's what they do, guys. Guys like Paul Pierce and Shannon Sharps and Nick Rice, the Gilbert Arenas, the J.J. Reddicks, the Colin Cowherds. All they do is move the goalposts, and all they keep doing is if. There's LeBron James' career. LeBron James' career is one big if. If he didn't leave Cleveland the first time, if he didn't choke against the Mavericks in 2011, if he didn't flop so much, if he didn't load manage so much, if he didn't team hop so much, if he didn't walk off the court so much, if he didn't spend so much money on his body and spend some money on his damn game, a lot of ifs in LeBron James' career, and this is what they want you to believe. If. Michael Jordan's no career is no ifs. He went out there and did it. He went and beat those guys, right? Those are the facts, man. But now they're trying to rewrite the history and change and bend reality. So, guys, I'm not respecting what a lot of these guys say. And that's why I told you, man, don't listen to these ex-NBA players and their podcasts and their quote-unquote opinions because they mean nothing. I told you, your opinion can't be based off of the narratives and the lies. It has to be based off of reality and the facts. Then you can form an actual educated opinion where people can respect. But these guys don't form their opinions off of that. Their opinions come from their lies and their narratives that they create. No facts behind this. If LeBron James and the Lakers win a championship, I've told you guys, the only way the Lakers are winning a title this season is if LeBron James takes a back seat. And I'm pretty sure I heard Paul Pierce say that. He needs to take a back seat. So essentially, if LeBron James takes a back seat and the Lakers win the title this year, what does that mean? That means that probably Anthony Davis will be the MVP, the finals MVP, not LeBron James. So what does that mean in the overall grand scheme of his career as it relates to a Michael Jordan and this notion that he can pass Michael Jordan by winning a championship this season? It's not valid, guys. It doesn't add up. There's a lot more things in between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Like I said, you have the other all-time greats in between them. He's not right behind him. And those are the facts, guys. You know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.